My name is Kent Solheim. I'm the founder of Gold Star Teen Adventures. Gold Star Teen Adventures started in 2010, and to really understand what Gold Star Teen Adventures is, I need to tell a little bit about my own story that led to the creation of the foundation. So I'll take you back to July 27th, 2007, and that particular night was on a mission into Karbala, Iraq. So shortly after the mission started, we found ourselves in a pretty intense gun battle with insurgent forces. And throughout that night, I was actually shot multiple times. I remember thinking about my kids, not wanting them to grow up without me. So that helped me to get my wits about me enough to get on the radio and let people know what had happened and that I was wounded pretty seriously. The consequence of that injury was the loss of my right leg, but really the lessons that I took away from that event started about 2 seconds probably after getting hit. I was 35 years old at the time. A patient at Walter Reed really had no idea what tomorrow would hold. You know, at that time I didn't even know if I was gonna walk again, having gunshot wounds to both legs. And the surgeon at the time asked me if I'd like to talk to a guy that was about 6 months past the point at which I was, who shared the same injury as me. So this young soldier came and walked into my room, sat down and talked to me, told me his story, told me where he was in his road to recovery. Part for me started when I saw him walk in the room, and I, like, okay, hey, he's walking. It was the catalyst, I guess, for my recovery to really start. When we looked at the foundation, we said, okay, hey, what I wanted for my own kids if I had not made it home, and there was a lot of my peers, that didn't make it home, a lot of other soldiers that weren't as lucky as me, and they left behind the families, So if I had not been so fortunate to survive, what would I have wanted for my own kids? And yes, this is an outdoor program, but why do we use those things? Because whether you're on the side of a 200-foot cliff on a rope, or 100 feet underwater, or 10 hours into the backcountry, there's lessons that are there to be learned. There's some challenges that you've got to overcome from inside. We often associate sacrifice with the service member, but sometimes we forget about the people they left behind. And so there's a sense of obligation for me that if I have the ability to do this, that I want to do it, and I owe it to the people that have paid that sacrifice for the freedoms that we have. So we will do this until the need no longer exists, and even this year we are completely full with waiting lists. That tells me the need still exists.